Hi. I know it's been a while since I've done a Bates Motel review, and I'm a week late, so I apologize for that if anybody is watching. And I really wanted to talk about it sooner, but um, here I am now. I know it's on tonight, but I probably won't be watching it for a day or two. Thank goodness for on demand. Um, so yeah. Let me just jump right into it. Let's see, there was a lot of different things in this episode. Mostly what I want to say is I really like the character of Dylan. I like him a lot. He's smart and discerning, and he's a good kid. I mean, he bought groceries, and he's shipping in to help out the family, and all Norma can do is just like roll her eyes, and she doesn't appreciate anything he does. He is the good son. So, yeah. And again, this is just kind of random compilation of thoughts, but I love the look on Norman's face when he was hanging out with Officer Shelby doing the fly fishing, or it wasn't even quite fly fishing, but anyway. I love the look on his face when he said that he can trust him. Norman said, "Yeah, I can trust you, sure." And Norman was so upset with his mom for her making the pie. I think it's a turkey or chicken pot pie for Officer Shelby. Is like, "You made him that pie? That's my pie." It's just funny. So in the beginning of the episode, we see the scene of Norman snooping around Shelby's house through the eyes of Dylan, and it was kind of interesting, and you really get a sense of how much Dylan really does want to look out for his brother, and he's trying with him, trying to protect him, see what's up, what's going on. So that was cool. And so now we still have this question as to whether or not the girl in the basement at Shelby's house is real, or if it's a figment of Norman's imagination. So, what happens is Norma and Shelby are shacking up pretty much throughout the whole episode, and of course that doesn't make Dylan or Norman happy. And so one night Norma goes downstairs to the basement to go see if her son is correct about the girl, and she sees nothing. But it could be a cover-up. Maybe there is something there, but Shelby moved it or changed things around. Shelby is just creepy and sleazy. I just don't like him. Yeah, he's a good-looking guy, but he's creepy. And I don't know, there's just something about him I don't like. I'm like Dylan. I don't trust the guy. Even if he didn't do anything wrong, I just don't like him. He's just sleazy. So, I guess I was going to say that I guess Norm's over the rape, considering how much she's into Officer Shelby. Okay, so this is kind of funny, I thought, when Norma went to go visit Emma, and she was sick. And her father... What father does this? What father tells a boy that his daughter has a crush on him? And seriously, what father would do that? No father that I know of would even want his teenage daughter to like boys. Yeah, they'd want her to like a nice one, but he's not going to come up and say, "She has a crush on you." It just seems really stupid. And it just made me laugh so much when he said, "Be decent with her," and Norman's like, "I am decent." That made me laugh. That cracked me up. So, Bradley, the blonde girl, still such a really bad actress. Yeah, sad her dad died, but she even cries bad. And those glasses, ugh. She looked like she was blind the whole episode. And just the whole scene of them sleeping together was really, really lame, and they looked like they were underwater. It was just awkward. Um, so then the police find Keith's hand in the fisherman's net, and they bring Norma down to the station, and they're going to test the pieces of carpet they found. So Norma freaks out, and she and Norman go down to the dump looking for it, and she freaks out and she breaks down about the whole situation. Understandable, but it's crazy. So the whole thing, just kind of freaks Norman out. So he goes and he confides in Dylan, which I think was really, some people might say it was stupid, because I think there's still a question right now whether or not Dylan was the one who made the phone call, but I think it was good because his brother seems like he really cares, and he wants to get him away from their mother. So, he confided in him, and that was a good moment between the brothers. But then the cops show up, and they arrest Norma. And the question, like I said now, is did the carpet check out, or did Dylan turn her in? And it's just interesting how that's going to turn out. In the previews, it looks like Norma's out of jail, so something happened. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. So bottom line, I really like Dylan. The story's developing nicely. It was kind of a slow episode, but we still got some questions. We got questions about the girl in the basement, whether she exists or not, or if it's in Norman's mind. We have questions of the loyalty of Dylan. Well, not really loyalty, but whether or not he turned in Norma. And we have questions about how creepy Shelby is. And, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I started watching Psycho 4, and it's pretty good, actually. I didn't get to finish it. I'm going to finish it tonight. But by watching this one, I noticed that they are actually following, Bates Motel is actually following a lot of the storyline, kind of the relationship between Norman and his mom, how strange it is, and a little bit sexually tense, and, well, a lot, kind of, but, and also what was mentioned in the movie here is Mom was freaking out because of getting my thoughts together, of the highway being built, and that people weren't going to see or know that the motel was there. So that was also from that, and it's very similar. And yeah, so you should check it out. If you haven't watched any of the Psycho movies and you're watching this series, I would completely recommend watching the movies, at least the first one, so you can kind of get a feel for it. But I think that most people who are watching this probably are watching, have watched the movies, if not just the first. So yeah, but go ahead, if you want, check them out. They're kind of cheesy, but yet they're just fun. They're fun and a little bit creepy, so yeah. They make me laugh, but that's just my weird sense of humor. So anyway, we'll see what happens on the next episode of Bates Motel, and until then, I will talk to you later. Oh, and I didn't see any great, too many Get Glue comments that were worth mentioning. Not very many people checked in last week. Maybe I missed something, but we'll see if there's anything this week. So thanks for watching, and enjoy the next episode. Later.